So now let us see exercise 9.2 fourth question. If a line intersects two concentric circles, so what are concentric circles? Concentric circles are the circles with same center. Suppose for example, this is center O. If I draw a circle with radius 5 centimeters and with the same center, okay, and if I draw another circle with the same center, for example 8 centimeters, so then these two circles are called as concentric circles. Understood? So two concentric circles with center O, okay, with center O, they intersect at, if a line intersect two concentric circles, so let us draw a line such that it intersects both the concentric circles. So let me draw. So this is the line, and what does it say? What does the problem says? That they intersect at A, B, C, D. So you have to take in order. So this is A, and the next one is B, and after that C, and then D. So they intersect they intersect at A, B, C, D. So prove that AB is equal to CD. So what you are supposed to prove? So AB is equal to CD. Understood or not? So let us see how to do. Here first, whenever you do a problem, okay, you have to write two things. One is what is given and then what to find. So let us see what is given first. Given. So what are what is given? A comma B comma C comma D are points, okay, on concentric circles. On concentric circles with center O. With center O. Now what to prove? To prove AB equals CD. Okay, now so when a line intersects, for example, my dear students, if I ignore the center circle, understood? What will you say about AD? The line joining 2 points on the circle. What is it called as? It is called as a chord. So now let us write proof. Okay, what is AD? AD is a chord for bigger circle. Is it right? AD is a chord to the bigger circle. Now, if we have studied that, if I draw a line perpendicular to this chord, and it intersects at P. So what do you say about this? What do you say about this? AP is equal to DP. Is it right? Why? Because we have studied in theorem 9.2 that, no, theorem 9.3, that if the perpendicular line drawn from the center onto the chord bisects the chord. Is it right? So now draw OP perpendicular to AD. So when you draw a perpendicular to AD, then what happens, my dear students? Then that implies we get AP is equal to DP. What is the reason? In the theorem we have studied that the perpendicular line drawn from center onto the chord bisects the chord. Is it right? You have to write the perpendicular. The reason you have to write the perpendicular drawn from center to the chord bisects it. It means chord. So it bisects. So this, let me take it as first equation. Okay, now you consider the second circle. Let us say this is the second circle. Okay, now we have taken this as B and this point as C. Now ignore the bigger circle. See, for in exam, no need to rub this. You have to visualize it. Okay, you have to visualize it. You should not rub it. But here, for understanding, I am doing it. Now, this is the smaller circle. And what do you say about BC? B and C. B and C is the line joining 2 points on the circle. So it is a chord. So just write it. So now BC is a chord to smaller circle. Is it right? So already OP we have drawn onto this line, and therefore we know that OP is perpendicular to BC, and that implies when it is perpendicular, what will happen? What will happen? BP is equal to CP. So BP is equal to CP. What is the reason? Theorem 9.3, which we have stated here. Okay, stated above. So BP is equal to CP. Let us take this as second equation. Understood? So I don't have place, so I may be writing in the I'm writing here in the empty space, but whenever you are copying it in your notebook, please copy one below the other. So now let me write over. So now let me draw the bigger circle. So if I draw the bigger circle, is this the bigger circle? What we have thought? Okay, let us say this is the bigger circle. Now, what is AP? AP is radius, right? AP is equal to radius. So what is AD? AD is diameter for the bigger circle. Is it right? Now subtract the second one from the first one. So if I subtract BP from AP, what is AP? AP is this. And if I subtract BP, what will happen? AB is left out. In the same way, from D and P, if I subtract CP, what will happen? These two will be equal. Is it right? No, did you understand? So what I am going to do? Subtract second equation from first equation. What is first equation? AP is equal to DP. Okay, now subtract BP and CP. So when you subtract AP minus BP from AP, if I subtract BP, what is left out? AB is equal to, from DP, if I subtract CP, what is left out? CD. So AB is equal to CD. This is what he is asking us to prove. So you can write it as proved. Understood, my dear students? So simply, whenever you are going to do any problem, what you are supposed to do? You just think what are the theorems. You just recall what are the theorems we have studied. By this, you will be able to understand, and if you understand the theorems and concepts, you will be able to apply, and it will be easier for you to do any problem. Understood or not? Take care. Bye.